Their homes were destroyed from the strong wind.
So we're looking at a red oak.
Day of severe weather.
Mother Nature's wrath is very visible here, as you can see.
People are dealing with the aftermath. Trees are down, wires are down.
So this massive tree came crashing down.
Unfortunately, it blew on his house.
As we look up at the sky, we see a single drop of rain. It seems innocent and unassuming, hardly worth noticing. And so it is that a single drop of rain can unleash a fury that can devastate entire communities. It serves as a powerful reminder of the raw power of nature and the need for us to be always vigilant and prepared for whatever it may bring.
Golly, man. This is a big old sucker, ain't it?
A massive 200-year-old tree that has collapsed onto the roof of an older house. With a storm approaching, time rapidly ticking away.
I'm about to go Facebook Live here in a second. Morning, everyone. We got a call of a monster tree on a house over here. So now we are over here working on this one. Oh man. Ooh. Dang. Let's see what we got here.
Steven realizes that his team needs to come up with a game plan, and quickly. He knows that stabilizing the tree is critical.
Doggone. Boy's been working hard at it this morning. Whew. Let's see what we got. Got the old propane tank.
Steven knows that he needs to make a decision soon if he wants to prevent this tree from causing any further damage and becoming a dangerous environment for his workers.
It's a big one, ain't it?
As the tension in the air is palpable, and the clock is ticking louder and louder in the background.
Toby! Morning.
Every minute counts.
What's the game plan, boss? Yeah. Don't get much better than that. Just cut it up, move it. Yeah. You think this is a total? I know. Dang big one, ain't it?
Steven only has hours to get this falling tree off the roof. Also, a storm is approaching.
So the process right now is they have been they've been over here getting all this stuff ready to go. We're gonna have to rig up. You see how big this stuff is on the top. We're gonna have to be able to get access to get the bucket in here. We've got a small area of a driveway right there that the bucket will not fit through. So right here, they've opened up this front entryway right here. When the other guys get here, they'll load all this onto the dump truck. He'll cut a big piece of slab off right here on one of these branches and stick it in this ditch. And the reason why he's gonna stick it in this ditch is because the bucket won't go in the ditch right now. So we're gonna drive up through there once we get it filled in with these branches. Drive in there and start taking the rest of this big old tree down. Believe it or not, the guy that owns the house, him and my dad, I'm gonna say 99% sure, played baseball together. They're both 80 years old. They both played at the same spot over in Center, Alabama. Both of them were pitchers. You know, the odds of being at a little spot like that and not playing against each other, or at least together, slim to none. So I told my dad, he needed to come over here when the homeowner gets home where they can have some reminiscing of some old times, you know? Be pretty cool to tell some old memories. My dad was real big into baseball too, so.
Stephen receives a dire emergency call from the insurance agent. A massive tree has crashed down onto a house and has been crushing the roof for 3 long days. As the stunned homeowner watches, the team works tirelessly to lift the weight of the tree from the roof and save the house from complete destruction.
Nice to meet you too. Is this your house? Well, doggone it. Yeah, sorry for this to happen.
Without a moment to spare, Stephen's team races to the scene with a bucket truck to begin the urgent removal of the tree before it causes further damage.
Hey, did you feel how soft that ground was over there?
No, but I mean,
Oh, it's
you
unbelievable.
Could tell,
Yeah.
You could tell just from when we backed up,
Right.
you know, the car with the skid steer. Yeah.
There's the roots. The roots are hardly even there. That's what's crazy. Yeah.
You can tell just when you're walking on it.
Right. And now we haven't had rain, what, 2 days now? So. No, I think they've changed it now to Friday.
Yeah,
There's not. The root system's not very great on this tree. Yep. Yeah, there's a couple of them, but that's about it. She just blew right on over. It's crazy. No, me neither. Perfectly healthy tree. From the looks of it. Just soft ground, a little bit of wind. There you go.
In order to gain a more comprehensive explanation, he decided to take a closer look by using a drone to survey the area from above. This innovative approach allowed him to gather valuable information that he might not have been able to obtain through traditional means.
There she is. Let's see what we're working with, boss. So we're looking at a red oak that the root system in it was not very, I guess you would call it stable because the ground. You got a lot of water that runs on that side of the house over there and it can't drain out. So after we had all that rain at one time and then we had 40, 50 mile an hour winds, just blew right over. Unfortunately, it blew on his house. But fortunately, hopefully it's minimal damage. That's what we're shooting for. So once we get this tree down and get the roof tarped, then the roofers will come in and do what they need to do, and the agent will come out here and the adjuster or whatever and see what all's got to be done, and then they'll rock and roll from there. That's where the extensive damage is at right there.
Yeah, next to the low bare wall, see where that tip kind of sticks up
Yes,
out of that big limb?
Uh-huh.
That's what saved it from doing
A lot of damage.
That's all too within.
Yeah, that's a blessing. I hate this happened to you. You know, of course, anytime disaster happens, I mean, it's, yeah, no, I know. Oh, yeah. Just right there in the middle. Wow.
As Stephen and his team arrived at the site, a sense of curiosity filled the air.
Check this out right here.
His eyes were drawn to a massive hackberry tree, its presence commanding attention.
Oh,
However, it was the
left side of the
peculiar
tree cut out.
positioning of the tree, particularly the left side of the stump, that caught Stephen's keen gaze, arousing his inquisitiveness.
somebody's cut this freaking tree the left side out. All right, so it did have neutral weight distributed on each side. Since they cut this side off, all the weight's on the right side now. Well, you see here, you got all this damage. But don't, I mean, that's yeah.
Think we can do it?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We'll have to bring, I don't know where the property line is, if this fence is their property line or if this is a divider for dogs. But we're gonna find out. Let me ask the homeowner real quick. Got a monster hackberry here. Had all the weight apparently on this one side when this storm came last night. The wind just happened to be blowing the right direction for this bad boy to fall. It has taken out another here, hackberry as well, that's going over to the property, the neighbor's property. It looks like we're gonna have here, there's gonna be access. We gotta be able to get access in here. In order to get access, we're probably gonna have to take the majority of this fence down here, majority of this fence down here, and be able to do what we need to do on this side. So it's probably gonna take us a couple days to do here. We haven't been able to see the back yet to know what kind of damage we've got back there, but so far we've got major damage up here in the front. Need to ask this homeowner here and see where his property line is. They'd say it was Brandon? That fence that's in the middle, is that just a divider for your dogs? So you go all the way back to the other fence? Okay. We're gonna take some of this down right here in order to access. Okay. So here's the game plan. We're gonna take this fence up here, where we can get in here and get going. Take that fence up back there in the back, get the hammer down, get the bucket in, get in here and swing around and do what we need to do. Don't know what kind of damage we've got here on these other trees, but so far we've got a big task right here. So that's what we're gonna make.
As the crew surveyed the surroundings, their attention shifted to the encircling fence. It became apparent that removing the fence entirely was an essential step before they could begin dismantling the tree.
We'll have to make sure to bring the fence stuff tomorrow to take this fence apart.
The realization dawned upon them that every single section of the fence had to be meticulously taken down, piece by piece.
We're gonna have to take the fence down in order to be able to get back here to the back with the bucket. I don't know. I didn't see what the... We do? Okay. Here, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, what's gonna be our game plan here? Oh yeah, we got access back here, don't we? Yeah, we got plenty of room right here. So now that we're finally on this side, we can see what we got, what we're working with. Hammer down, plenty of room here. All right, all right. Think you got that other tree there? Yeah, so we've got a couple, 2 or 3 trees we're gonna be taking out here. Okay.
The crew was fortunate as the opposite side of the yard had ample space to accommodate the bucket truck.
What we got back here? Anything good? Yeah. So basically what we've got here is a large hackberry tree that it fell due to the high winds last night that we had on a hailstorm that came through. Got a few hackberries back here. The biggest one happened to fall though, and it is a monster, and took out a limb or 2 off of another one, so we're going to take it down as well. So we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get started. They're gonna cut a little bit of this up right here, and I'll run back and get the machine, and we'll make it happen and go from there. It's kind of hard to tell what all damage we got here until you get some of this stuff taken down.
It was,
By far the biggest hackberry in the backyard is the one that came down.
that's what we was told when we had the other side cut down that time.
Yeah.
But the insurance guy wanted me to let you know there was a drain there.
Okay.
The drain where it cut is. A drain where them sticks are.
Okay, so sewer clean out?
Yeah.
Are you on sewer?
No,
You're on
it goes-
septic?
Sewer.
Sewer, okay. Yeah, that's just clean
Septic
out.
tank's over here, so it's, I help.
Okay.
But, yeah, there's an old tree right there.
Yes, sir, it was. Big old tree, too. Don't worry about bringing it all the way down here, because we're going to be getting that skid steer anyway. Yeah, just bring, yeah, we'll have to take. Hey, is it okay if we take down this net? Or would you rather leave it up?
No, so we'll take it down.
Hey, you know what? Marcel, let's just start right here. Jeffrey, we'll leave the net up. That way we can just go around. Ain't got to worry about it. Maybe on y'all's lunch break, you can get a badminton butt kicking.
As the storm season approached, with its busy schedule looming ahead, Stephen found himself facing a potential problem. His trusty bucket truck, one of the Walker's essential vehicles, had broken down unexpectedly. Stephen couldn't help but feel a pang of concern. With a full month of work ahead, and the storms on the horizon, the timing couldn't have been worse. Stephen knew he couldn't afford to waste any time. The bucket truck was crucial for their operations.
I was all excited, ready to get going, just like Adam said he was. He was ready to get to work. Well, lo and behold, the truck poops out on us. Now it's got us squirming and worming which direction we're going to be going. And right now it's backwards. We're going backwards. It's life, though.
As he pondered the options, Stephen's mind raced with thoughts of alternative plans.
She gone. Should be back better than ever.
He couldn't simply rely on the hope of a speedy repair. After all, storms wait for no one, and the clock was ticking.
Whereas here you've got you see the big branches that's propped up there, that's where all the weight's at. Yes.
Some homes, unfortunately, are simply not able to withstand the damage that Mother Nature does. We are often left to pick up the pieces and rebuild our lives in the aftermath of such disasters. The shattered remnants of what was once a home serve as a haunting reminder of the human cost of natural disasters. Those affected by natural disasters are faced with the overwhelming reality of starting anew.